All right. If you're just tuning into this stream, sorry, my hair looks like freaking messy as hell. Probably go get a hat soon. But if you're just tuning into this stream, um, I wasn't able to do a New Year's stream. So happy New Year, I guess, 17 days later. But yeah, I'm going to go get something really quick. I'll be right back. Let's see, where should I set this? Just like on the floor, I guess. All right, so here's my hat to hide my fucking messy ass hair. But yeah, I haven't done a live stream in quite a while. Actually, it's been like I don't know, since like July of last year, July 2024. And I haven't really had much time to do live streams lately because I'm now in my junior year of high school, so I'm kind of freaking out. Okay, I've got lots of stuff to do. I've been really busy lately, and there's never been really any time for me to do a live stream. But now I have today off because I'm kind of feeling bad, so I decided not to go to school today. So here I'm doing a live stream now. I wanted to talk about a number of things in this live stream, and I'm assuming this is going to be quite a long live stream. I'm assuming this is going to be a longer live stream than usual. It is 2025, the year that I've been waiting for, the year that lots of people have been waiting for. We have a new president. Well, not really new president, but a president that is returning to office, Donald Trump. I'd like to congratulate Donald Trump. Now, I'm not saying I'm like a supporter of him or anything like that, but I'm congratulating him for beating Kamala Harris and winning. Inauguration day is on the 20th, so today is the 17th. So 3 days till inauguration day. I will probably be watching his inauguration. Who knows? If I have time, I will. But yeah, congratulations to Donald Trump. Now, I'm not saying I'm a supporter of him, so don't what's it called? Put any like comments or whatever hating on me saying you're a fucking Trump supporter. I hate you. That's not it. I mean, I'm not gonna say who I wanted. I mean, yeah, but yeah. So we have a new Donald Trump's back. He's going to be the president, which is cool. I'd like to see him. I hope the best for his presidency. I'd like to see him get some stuff done. Hopefully, like fix up our country. You know, our country is in a state of disarray right now. Like we have inflation at its worst. Like it's been like so bad, inflation. I mean, you look at groceries. Like I go to the store with my parents. I go to like just see all the prices there, and it's all crazy. Like I don't like just like 5 or 6 years ago, it wasn't like this. But things have really changed lately. But it's 2025. I don't really have huge plans actually for 2025 for this channel. I mean, like, 2025 is going to be kind of a really, really busy year for me because I'm finishing junior year of high school, and I am moving into my senior year of high school in September of this year, 2025. It's going to be a very busy year, very just kind of stressful year, I think, for me, to be honest. It has been pretty stressful lately. So I I've been really just trying to get my ass in the game when it comes to school. Like I've been really off track with all my classes. Like you look at me, you might think, "Wow, he looks like a nerd. Look at his 4 eyes." But no, that's not the case at all. As a matter of fact, I'm anything but a nerd. You know, I've really struggled in high school ever since freshman year. Actually, I mean, I managed to just slightly pass all my classes for freshman year. Sophomore year, I actually did a lot better than freshman year, but junior year is not looking good for me. Not looking good for me at all. I'm not doing well at all when it comes to junior year. I have an A plus in math, but that's it. All my other classes, I have overdue work. I have overdue everything for every other class, and it's not good. And it's not really my fault. It's because the classes are just managed very not very good. The teachers aren't helpful for most of my classes, and it's really just frustrating. It really is. So I'm kind of just hoping that things will slowly come together, I guess you could say. But I don't know if that's going to happen, actually. I really don't know if that's going to happen. I might actually be failing junior year, which is going to be a freaking bummer because that means I'm going to have to probably redo junior year, which I do not want to do. So I'm trying to hopefully pass all my freaking classes, which is going to be hard. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to try to do that. I just try to get my freaking head in the game. It's kind of stressful. High school is a very stressful part of my life, and it causes the most stress for me. So I'm trying to just get extra help from my friends, maybe get extra help from people at the school that aren't being freaking assholes, like not helping me. So yeah, but as you can see, of course, I'm a Los Angeles. I'm wearing my Warriors hat, but today the Lakers are playing the Brooklyn Nets, and I'm of course rooting for the Lakers because that's my number one NBA team. I was born in Los Angeles, so I'm rooting, of course, for the Lakers tonight against the Brooklyn Nets. I have a feeling the Lakers are going to win. I The funny thing is when the Lakers were playing the Miami Heat, I think it was today's Friday, so it was Wednesday. They were playing the Miami Heat. I shut that game off at halftime because I was like, "Oh, it doesn't look good. Looks like the Heat are going to win." But then I checked the score later after the game, and I'm like, "Wow, the Lakers actually won." So now I'm kind of pissed that I decided to turn off the game at halftime. But I did watch the highlights, so it was a very good game for the Lakers. I think they made a great comeback against the Miami Heat on Wednesday. But yeah, they were down by 12 at halftime, so I was like, looks like the Heat are going to win, but I was wrong. So today I'm not going to shut the game off at halftime if the Nets are leading by 12 because I think the Lakers. I don't even think that'll happen. I think, to be honest, the Lakers are going to. This might actually be a blowout game for the Lakers because the Nets are not doing well at all. They lost, I think, recently to the Clippers by like 50 points. It was horrible. But yeah, the Lakers I think are going to win today against the Brooklyn Nets, which I'm excited. I'm excited to watch that game. And yeah, so what should I talk about next? I'm noticing people aren't really tuning into the stream, so people are just going to watch the stream after I'm done, after while it's not live, after I've done. So I think something just arrived. I don't know, but yeah. So let's talk about the Beatles. You've seen most of my videos lately. Probably you've seen all the videos I've been making about my vintage my 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 new obsession with collecting vintage Beatles figures, and that's because I've recently just started listening to a lot of the Beatles music. You'd think a kid, or not a kid, I'm an adult now, I'm 18, but you'd think an 18-year-old wouldn't really, and especially in today's day, 2025, an 18-year-old wouldn't really be into the Beatles, but I actually am. I've been listening to a lot of their music lately, and I really do like it. I really do like their music. I like their album Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I think that's my favorite album of theirs. But I also really like Let It Be, the album, and the White Album. But yeah, John Lennon is definitely my favorite Beatle. I'd say Paul McCartney is my second favorite Beatle, and then George Harrison, and then Ringo is my least favorite Beatle. Which I'm not saying Ringo Starr is a bad musician. He's a great drummer. Lots of people say he's a bad drummer, but I think he's a pretty good drummer. Um, but yeah, right now my favorite song by the Beatles is "Across the Universe," which is a song from the album "Let It Be," and it's lead vocals by John Lennon. I'm pretty sure, either John Lennon or George Harrison. But yeah, so yeah, I've been collecting vintage Beatles figures by McFarlane Toys. They released a whole set of Beatles figures back in 1999, September of 1999. So I've ordered that whole set off eBay. Not all of it's arrived yet, but you've seen the reviews that I've done already of the figures that have arrived, which is, I think, from the 1999 set. I already have Ringo, I have Paul, and I have John. I'm still waiting for George. Actually, George is supposed to come today. And then I don't, and yeah, the Paul with the Captain Fred figure, which is also from the 1999 series, is going to come today as well. So that will complete the 1999 set, and I'll make a video about that. But the 2004 series, they re-released the figures. McFarlane Toys, they re-released the Beatles Yellow Submarine figures in 2004 with different packaging, with different. They swapped around which Beatles came with which characters, and I think that's really cool. I'm a big fan. I think I like the 2004 series a bit more than the 1999 series because I like the packaging more, and yeah, the packaging is a lot higher quality. It's not going to be like ripping. It's plastic. It's not paper, so I like that. So, and another reason I like the 2004 series more is I just like which Beatles come with which um, characters. I think I like how Ringo comes with the Yellow Submarine because he's like pretty much the lead Beatle in the movie, The Yellow Submarine. So yeah, he's like the main Beatle in that movie. But I'd say definitely in general, John and Paul are known as the lead Beatles, and then George and Ringo are kind of like followers. But yeah, but yeah, I'm having a great time, really fun time collecting these Beatles figures. I've grown to be a big fan of the Beatles, and that's mainly because of my brother, because he started listening to the Beatles, and then I started being interested in listening to some of their albums, and yeah, that's how that worked out. Um, so yeah, I did. So yeah, I ordered, of course, the whole 1999 set of McFarlane Toys Beatles figures, and then I ordered the whole 2004 set. Um, and yeah, I can't wait to do a whole collection video, probably in February, of all my Beatles figures. I'm not taking any of them out of the packaging because I've because figures aren't like, you know how sometimes I collect animatronics. Of course, I'm going to take them out of the packaging because you have to freaking take them out to activate them. But when it comes to collectible figures, collectible Beatles figures, I keep them in the packaging because they look nice in the packaging, and you don't activate them. You don't do anything really, except for maybe pose them. But I don't do that. I'm collecting them and I'm keeping them in the packaging, so they're worth more when I am an adult, and maybe I'll sell them sometime when I'm an adult, or I'm already an adult. I'm 18, but like when I'm like older, like in my 30s or 40s, maybe I'll sell them then, or maybe I'll keep them because I really do like them. But yeah, I'd say my favorite figure is definitely the John Lennon figure from the 2004 series. Um, I just really like that figure. But yeah. Um, so let's talk about the Lakers again, because I'm a huge fan of the Los Angeles Lakers. And I'm wearing a Warriors hat because it's my second favorite team. I'm a big fan of the Warriors as well. But the Warriors aren't doing that great this season. Neither are the Lakers, really. I thought the Lakers were going to really step up their game when they hired JJ Redick as their coach, as their new head coach. But they're kind of just following the same path as what happened with Darvin Ham as the coach, which I think is just a bummer, honestly. Like, they won their first 3 games of the season, and then things started to kind of fall apart from there. Um, like, ever since they played the Orlando Magic, I think it was back in October or November, sometime then. Ever since they played the Orlando Magic, stuff started to happen that wasn't really good for the Lakers. They started losing more games. And now they're, I think, 21 wins and 17 losses. So it's not horrible, but it's not that great. It's not that great. There was a point where they were 10 wins and 4 losses. That was the beginning of the season. And I was feeling really confident for the Lakers then. But now I'm like, things aren't looking too good for the Lakers. this year, which is too bad. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. I still like watching the games, because Lakers will win the majority of their games, of course. They're 21 wins, 17 losses. So I think the Lakers are going to win today, get 22 wins against the Brooklyn Nets. They're going to beat the Brooklyn Nets tonight. And that'll be a fun game to watch, I think. Of course, they traded D'Angelo Russell to the Brooklyn Nets for Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton. All right, let's go here. So I'm checking my my eBay orders right now, and I'm checking which Beatles figures have yet to arrive, because I don't really know off the top of my head. But let's see here. Yeah, so basically the Beatles figures that are going to be, that are still, in the process of arriving to my house. We have the 2004 version of John Lennon, the 1999 George Harrison, and the 1999 Paul with Captain Fred, and the 2004 Paul McCartney, Paul. And then the last one is actually, I wanted to keep it a surprise, but I'll just tell you. The last one I got is this whole set. It's this McFarlane Toys 2004 set. It comes with literally all four Beatles in the box with the Yellow Submarine. It's called the Beatles Yellow Submarine boxed set, I think. Let me look it up. I'm looking it up to see the actual original name, because of course eBay sellers don't put the actual name because they don't really know what the hell they're selling nowadays. Oh yeah, so it's the Yellow Submarine boxed set. That's what it's called. I got that off eBay for a steal of a deal, $62. Usually they go for like $130 or $140, maybe even $150. I looked at all the prices, but there was this really cool guy on eBay selling it. I was able to negotiate with him, and he sold me it for only $62, and it's brand new in the packaging, and I will never open it because it's a very rare McFarlane Toys Beatles collectible. So it's the Yellow Submarine boxed set. I got that to complete the 2004 Beatles series. And it comes with all four Beatles. It comes with Paul, John, George, and Ringo. And it comes with the Yellow Submarine. And it looks really freaking cool. So yeah. I got that. And then there's this other set of Beatles figures that I didn't get. It's they were released in 2004. They're called the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band figures, and it's them with like different outfits, and they just look different, and they come with different characters from the Yellow Submarine movie. And yeah, those were all released in the year 2000, and I did not get those, unfortunately. I will be getting those probably next time I have enough money to get figures. I don't know. I'll probably get them within the next year to complete my McFarlane Toys Beatles figure collection. That will actually complete it, I think. But yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So now I want to talk about something that's kind of been bugging me. And it's honestly kind of been kind of upsetting me. But it's the fact that Spirit Halloween decided to do, like, You guys probably, yeah. I haven't even made a video talking about what the hell I think of Spirit Halloween expanding to do Spirit Christmas. And the reason why I haven't made a video about that is because now basically I'm pissed off because now they have two things to focus on. And I feel like, I feel like they're going to be focusing on what they're going to be releasing for Spirit Christmas for this year, 2025. And they're just kind of going to they're kind of just going to forget about the Halloween. I mean, not forget, but like just kind of go off track and release. I think this year, 2025, I was actually, before they did this whole freaking Spirit Christmas thing, I thought 2025 was going to be a redemption year for Spirit Halloween. I thought they were going to be releasing a great lineup this year for 2025. But after I found out about Spirit Christmas, I'm like, oh, that's not good. No way. Spirit's going to be just focusing on too many things at once, and they won't be releasing. I don't think they'll be releasing a great lineup this year, which is unfortunate. I don't even know what the theme is going to be like this year. I I don't even have an idea, to be honest. So I'm not going to be really just. I'm not going to be looking forward to Spirit Halloween this year because I don't think it'll be a great year. If you think about it, 2025, that sounds like a great year, but Spirit is going to F it up because they're going to be focusing on Spirit Christmas and they're going to be just kind of focusing on too many things at once. And then they'll just release some meh animatronics for Spirit Halloween and some meh things for Spirit Christmas. And it'll just be a disaster, I think. I think Spirit Christmas is a complete disaster. Lots of people are very excited about it. I think it's a disaster. I think it's complete bullcrap. I think Spirit Halloween should be focusing on what they do best, or what they used to do best, which is Spirit Halloween. They should be focusing on putting out the best Halloween animatronics they can possibly put out. But now that they have something else to focus on, Spirit Christmas, it's going to get to be kind of an issue. I think it's going to get to be kind of hard for Spirit Halloween to focus on good, like releasing good and well designed animatronics for Spirit Halloween. So I think it's kind of, I think it's a catastrophe, to be honest. I think it's a disaster. And I'm not happy with what their decision was on doing Spirit Christmas. So that's just my opinion. Of course, if you're excited about Spirit Christmas, then yeah, that's good for you. But I'm just kind of worried that they're going to go off track with their Halloween animatronic game this year for 2025. But we'll see. Maybe we're in for a surprise, and maybe um, they actually will release some really cool animatronics this year. Every year Spirit releases some really good, really cool animatronics. It's just overall the whole lineup should be pretty good. I feel like the last time Spirit released a really good lineup was 2023, their 40th anniversary. 2024 was a freaking like joke, to be honest. 2024 was a joke. Um, and 2025 hopefully will be good, but I don't know about that because, like I said, Spirit Christmas. They're focusing on Spirit Christmas, and just they're focusing on two things at once. I think it'll be a problem, but we'll see. Hopefully, let's hope for the best. Spirit will release a good lineup this year and a good theme. But yeah, and Spirit's doing these things that are just getting people so upset. And it's like basically they're teasing animatronics, okay? So this has been on my mind since the beginning of the 2024 Spirit Halloween season. They showed Silent and Deadly, the Silent and Deadly clown, in one of the projections. I forget which it was. One of the projections in the carnival theme for 2024. They showed Silent and Deadly clown, and then people were all excited, including me. I was excited because I thought that they were going to have him return. They were going to re-release Silent and Deadly clown for maybe November of 2024, but clearly they didn't do that. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what their mindset is. They're just freaking teasing us or something, or kind of just animating old animatronics. It's just weird. I don't know. And of course, in 2021, their theme there was a photo of Pumpkin Nester and Crypt Keeper, and Crypt Keeper returned, which was an animatronic that not a lot of people were excited about, especially me. But Pumpkin Nester people were really freaking excited about and really wanted him to return. But instead of Pumpkin Nester, they chose Crypt Keeper to return. Pumpkin Nester's not going to return. I don't think anytime. I don't think he'll return anytime soon, which is basically like a big punch in the face because you show us a photo of Pumpkin Nester and you say, "Hey, remember this guy? Yeah, I bet you like him. I bet you want him to return." And then you just, of course, stores close in 2021, and they just never, even in 2022 and 2023, they don't have him return. 2024, of course, they didn't have Pumpkin Nester return. 2025, they're probably not going to have Pumpkin Nester return. So it's just a bummer. And they released of course, they released a Barnyard Butcher keychain, and that got people freaking excited. And nothing fucking happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened with Barnyard Butcher. Nothing's going to happen, probably. They're kind of teasing us, and it's kind of getting a bit irritating, in my opinion. I'm getting really irritated. So, it's Spirit's gotten to be quite a bit annoying, I think, which is just ridiculous. I think they should. I wouldn't even be like I would love it if Spirit decided to literally redo 2012 or 2013 or 2014, like redo the whole lineup, re-release the whole lineup, re-release the whole theme, and just bring the whole year back. That would evoke a lot of nostalgia, quite frankly, for a lot of haunters like me. And well, not even me, because I wasn't even really part of Spirit Halloween back then. I was a little freaking kid. But it would just really bring back lots of scariness, um, if I might say. Like Spirit's just kind of like I don't even know at this point. So we'll see. Of course, 2024. You probably noticed I didn't do nearly as many tours as I usually do. Of course, in 2021 I did like 17 store tours. 2022 I did 30 store tours. 2023 I did like I think 20 something. But 2024 I did 7 store tours because I was quite honestly at that point I was actually pretty sick of seeing what Spirit has been doing. So I stopped in late September. Literally, I didn't even do a single Spirit Halloween store tour in the month of October because I was quite frankly pissed that Spirit was giving us all this crap, all these animatronics that aren't that great. Like Bobby Strings was a complete disaster. Barnyard Barnaby the Bear. I was about to say Barnyard Butcher. Barnaby the Bear was just something that I thought was okay, but it wasn't that great, and he wasn't really that great. And Cotton Candy Dan, now that I think about it, a lot of people were saying he was the best animatronic of the year. I don't even think so anymore. I think Cotton Candy Dan was actually a pretty goofy clown. His design was good. I liked his face sculpt. I was even thinking of getting him for a little bit. Thank God I didn't. I decided, of course, to get Little Daisy and the Maestro and Rick Ratman instead, which is good because they're great animatronics that Spirit released. But yeah, just they're kind of losing their creativity, I think, Spirit Halloween, which is just a bummer. So we'll see what happens this year. I'm not really thinking much is going to happen for 2025 for Spirit Halloween. I don't think they're going to release like a game-changing lineup for 2025. I just think it'll be just like 2022. They're going to have some pretty crappy animatronics, quite frankly. But yeah, so it has basically been half an hour. So and you're watching this most likely what's it called? After I've finished it, because no one's really tuned into this stream. So if you enjoyed this stream, well, if you enjoyed this video, I guess, because you're not watching this live, make sure to leave a comment down below. I hope you guys are having a very good 2025 so far, by the way. I hope everyone is doing very well. And yeah, I hope everyone had a great Christmas, great New Year's. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, I mean, it's a live stream, but it's basically a video if you're watching it not live, then please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yep, this was a great talk. And I probably won't do another live stream for quite a bit. So yeah, see you.